Love from a bass compressor. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rain is coming down here, and as the young kid said like 4 years ago, only in Ohio. Welcome to Cincinnati, and welcome to Sunday of the divisional round. We have the 7-seed Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Taking a look at the Chiefs, they beat the 2-seeded Bills last week in the most Chiefs thing ever, but they are now going up against Zach Taylor and the 1-seed Bengals, who just got a bye week. So we're going to see what happens. As always, I'm your host, AJ, and I don't think there's any reason to stop this. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. It seems there might have been a small error, but we are underway here in Cincinnati. Bringing the return out a decent ways. And out is going to come the gunslinger Joe Burrow. Top 2 in MVP voting so far this season. Second to only to, you guessed it, the man on the other side of the field, Patrick Mahomes. So 1st and 10 here. Burrow under center. One man in the backfield. Going to hand it off. That is going to be the man Chase Brown, getting about a yard and going to be tackled by Raekwon Davis. 2nd and 9 now. Burrow going to fire a quick pass. It's going to be left side. Caught for a solid gain of 5 yards there by DJ Chark. 3rd and 4 now. Burrow back lined up to his left. Looking to pass. Got time, firing deep down the middle, and that is T. Higgins, the absolutely lethal wide receiver, to getting just the nice pass over the middle. Joe Burrow does not care about the rain. Already 2 very good passes here. 1st and 10 now from just past midfield. Burrow under center, 2 men in the backfield. Going to motion one out to the right side, and also going to motion the tight end Gesicki out to the right side. Handoff now. It's going to be Chase Brown, and he's going to be tackled immediately for no gain. That was Drew Tranquil on the tackle. 2nd and 10 now. Burrow back lined up to his right. Going to hand it off, and that is going to be the backup running back, Chaj Brooks, losing a yard there, being tackled by Downs. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11 here. Burrow alone in the backfield, 4 receivers on the left side. Looking pass, firing right side, and that is going to be broken up, intended for Chark Jr. It is going to fall dead after the defense from Josh Simmons. Going to bring up 4th and 11, and Zach Taylor is going to punt this one away. Going to be punted from about the 40-yard line. Fair catch is going to be called as it bounces into the end zone. And out is going to come Patrick Mahomes. Taking a look at his career stats. 36,500 yards, over 270 touchdowns. And currently 1st place in MVP voting. We'll see if he actually manages to get it. But right there, it looks like there is going to be a jump on the offensive line. Number 77 there, and that is going to push them back another 5 yards for 1st and 15. Mahomes going to fake the handoff, pass left side, going to be caught by Marquise Brown, but for no gain. 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes back lined up to his right. Got time to pass, going to fire to Kelsey, and he's going to drop it. The rain having a big effect on Mahomes. He is used to snow, but the liquid form of precipitation might be messing him up here. 3rd and 15. Mahomes going to scramble up the middle, break 1 tackle, and going to be unable to break 2 more. 13-yard scramble there, but that is still going to bring up 4th and 2, and that is going to be a 3 and out for this Chiefs offense. Pretty good run, managing to break the tackle from number 23, Hill, but then just the defensive line and one of the linebackers caught up and just took him down. 4th and 2 now. Punt is away from inside the 20. It's going to be fielded from just outside the 20. And he's going to bring it out to the 28. Cavante Turpin on that return. Joe Burrow coming out for his second drive of the game now. As I mentioned earlier, they are coming from off the first seed bye. So these guys are well rested, unlike the Chiefs who just played an away game in Highmark. And of course, as I say that, I am the king of manifesting the exact opposite, as Chris Jones there takes down Joe Burrow for a 9-yard sack. Offensive line parted like the Red Sea. And up came the veteran to get a big loss. Hand off by Joe Burrow to Chase Brown. Going to get about 3 yards there, but that is going to bring up 3rd and a nautical mile. 3rd and 16 now. Burrow alone in the backfield, looking to pass. Almost cut over the middle, but that slipped out like it was a cartoon banana peel. The rain sent that one flying, almost intercepted by 2 different defensive men. But that is going to be a 3-and-out for the Bengals as well. Punt now is going to be from about the 16-yard line. Flying deep down the field. Going to be taken from the 26 and brought out to the 35. Mahomes coming out now for his second drive of the game. As I was saying at the start of the drive earlier, they just played a game in Buffalo and now are here in Cincinnati. So definitely a lot of travel by this team, and we're going to see how the wear and tear takes an effect on them, as that is going to be a Kareem Hunt losing 2 yards on that game.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes alone in the backfield, going to throw it to Marquise Brown, who's going to catch that for -2 yards there. Lost 2 on the reception. That is going to bring up 3rd down and 14. Mahomes now back lined up to his right. Going to look to pass here. Got time, firing left side. The guy is going to be caught by Travis Kelce for the big gain. The veteran showing that he still has it. Mr. Swift with the 19-yard grab. Big 3rd down conversion. They're going to bring up 1st and 10 from midfield on the dot. Mahomes under center, 1 man in the backfield. Going to hand it off there to Kareem Hunt, who's going to get about a yard there. Going to bring up 2nd and 9 now. Mahomes under center, 2 men in the backfield. Going to drop back to pass, firing right side. That's caught by the fullback, who's going to lose a yard. And now they are back to 3rd and 10. Mahomes back lined up to his right. Looking to pass, firing left side. Intended for Marquise Brown, but that is going to be a dropped. That is number 23 on the Bengals getting that defensive stop. Matt Ariza going to be forced to punt it away yet again. Not a 3-and-out, but effectively the same thing. It's going to go out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and Joe Burrow is going to get ready for his 3rd drive of the game. Still 2 zeros on the scoreboard, so you definitely have a chance to still set tempo here, as no one has much of any right now. Joe Burrow going to fake the handoff on 1st down, got plenty of time in the pocket, firing right side, and that is a wide open T. Higgins for a 30-yard gain. Had plenty of time in the pocket, which this offensive line is not phenomenal at doing, but it worked out phenomenally there, as he was shortly after tackled by number 35 there. 1st and 10 now from the 44. Burrow under center, and it looks like there was a neutral zone infraction on the left side. Encroachment. It's going to be effectively the same thing. That is Raekwon Davis, who got a couple good tackles on the first drive of the game, but now making it 1st and 5 for the Bengals. Burrow under center, going to look to pass. Firing left side, caught by the man himself, Jamar Chase, for a gain of 2 there. 2nd and 3 now. Burrow under center. Going to hand it off, and that is going to be Chase Brown breaking multiple ankles, going way up the middle for almost a 20-yard gain there. 17 on that one. That is going to bring up another big 1st down for this Bengals roster. 1st and 10 from the Chiefs' 32. Burrow going to hand it off. That's going to be the backup running back who slips a little. The wet grass definitely having an effect on the run game so far, and a little bit of the pass game, but not as much as expected. Burrow with a 20-step drop back, passing to the left side, and that is going to be, that is Taj Bruins, I believe, getting the 7-yard gain after a pitch to the left side. I did not expect that to be a gain whatsoever. But the Bengals offense works in mysterious ways. And as I say that, another big gain. That is Isaiah Spiller getting another big gain to bring up 1st down and goal. Burrow under center. Going to choose to hand it off again. Their run game not phenomenally known around the league. Mainly it's Joe Burrow just going air raid mode. But they are playing phenomenally right now. 2nd and 7 now with 5 seconds left. Burrow is going to choose to not snap it before the quarter ends. And we are done with the 1st quarter here in Cincinnati. Still 0s on the board, but some tempo is starting to get established here by the home Bengals. Let's just see what the 2nd quarter has in store. 2nd and goal now. Burrow under center, 2 men in the backfield. Gonna fake the handoff to both. Burrow looking to pass. Wide open in the end zone is Jamar Chase. Touchdown Bengals. Just passing on the run, as Joe Burrow is a little bit of a scrambler, and that is what he showed off right there. The double fake handoff into the pass, and Zach Taylor is very happy about that. Point after attempt now from the division rival turned friend, Justin Tucker, is good. And we now have some points on the board. Zach Taylor getting very hyped. I forgot to mention that he is in 1st place for Coach of the Year so far. And we're going to see if it pays off very soon with the NFL honors coming up. Return from the Chiefs going to be taken from about the 5 out to the 29. Mahomes coming out for yet another drive now. We know this just with his history as an NFL player. He does not like to be stood up. So let's see how he responds to the touchdown by the Bengals. 1st and 10. Mahomes back lined up to his right, immediately looking to pass, firing deep down the left side. It's airmail intended for Marquise Brown, but it is going to fall dead. Defensive formation shifting multiple times for this Bengals offense. Pass rush coming. Pass to Kareem Hunt on the left side. And all that effort for just about a yard there. 3rd and 9 now. Mahomes back lined up to his left. Looking to pass, firing over the middle, wide open. Marquise Brown tackled by Jordan Battle after the 30-yard gain. Just throw off the back foot, wide open. A couple Bengals defenders practicing social distancing there, Burks and Battle. Neither of them able to be in coverage. Going to bring up 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Mahomes back lined up behind him. Going to fake the handoff. Mahomes passing deep down the right sideline. And that is going to be intended for Xavier Worthy. That is going to be broken up by Battle there.
Jordan battled there defensively.
2nd and 10 now. Mahomes back lined up to his left. Gonna hand it off. That is going to be Elijah Mitchell right up the middle for only a gain of 2 there. 3rd and 8 now. Mahomes back lined up to his left. And there's going to be a false start on this offense. And Andy Reid is understandably upset with that one. Going to push them back for 3rd and 13 now. Mahomes back lined up to his right. Looking to pass, and that is going to fly way over the head of the intended man. Rashee Rice unable to be 8 feet tall and catch that one. Punt is away now. Going to go into the end zone. And that is going to bring out Joe Burrow for 1st and 10 from the 20. Already showcasing his passing prowess. 75% completion rating, 70 yards and a touchdown, and we are only 1 quarter into this game. Joe Burrow handing off. That's going to be Chase Brown way outrunning his man, and that is going to be another big gain for him. He's averaging almost 7 a carry so far tonight. 1st and 10, Burrow under center, 2 men in the backfield. Going to hand off to number 25, Taj Brooks. That is a 7-yard gain. That is going to bring up 2nd and 3. Burrow going to hand it off again to Brooks, and he is going to get nothing there. And that is going to bring up 3rd down and 3 now. Burrow under center, 2 men in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Chase Brown, and Chris Jones is going to shoot that play dead before it even had a chance. Just absolutely torched the blocker number 77 there, and Zach Taylor is very unhappy with that result. Punt now from about the 26. End over end. Going to be fielded from about the 12, and he's going to get it out to about the 20. And that is where Patrick Mahomes is going to take over for yet another drive. 0-7 so far. No points on the board. You really want to get some right now. Mahomes going to hand it off. That's going to be Kareem Hunt, getting a solid gain of about 2 yards, and that is going to bring up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mahomes now back lined up to his left yet again. Going to hand it off. That is going to be Elijah Mitchell, or sorry, that's still Kareem Hunt. Going to get about 4 yards there. Hey, if they just keep doubling the yards they get, they'll get in the end zone in no time. But 3rd and 4 here. Mahomes alone in the backfield. Looking to pass. Quick pass to Xavier Worthy. And that is only going to be a yard there.
A 2-yard gain.
Going to be a 3 and out. Ariza going to punt yet again for the Chiefs team. You may not be getting any punts on the board, but at least you aren't committing turnovers like the game that we saw last night from the Texans and Broncos. This is still a very close game, only 1 score separating the teams. Joe Burrow now coming out for yet another drive, trying to establish some momentum after the 3 and out that they just had. Back lined up to his left on 1st down. Going to hand it off, but it's going to be Chase Brown getting a grand total of nothing. 2nd and 10 now. Burrow alone in the backfield. Going to look to pass. Pass rush coming. Going to pass left side. Jamar Chase going to carry 2 men on his back. One of them being Nick Bolton. 19-yard gain. They're going to bring up 1st and 10. Burrow under center. 1 man in the backfield. Going to motion Gesicki to the left side. Hand off to Chase Brown is going to be immediately blown up by Tranquil for a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 now. Burrow back lined up to his left. Going to look to pass, firing over the middle. Going to be caught for a gain of about 5 yards there.
To number 82. It's a gain of 5.
Burrow alone in the backfield, 3rd and 7. Got to make a play. Pass rush coming, firing left side. Going to be broken up by Delpit. Intended for T. Higgins. Going to bring up 4th down and 7. And Burrow is a little bit slow to get up there. Yet another punt here from the Bengals. It's going to be from about the 39-yard line. Fair catch is called, and it is going to bounce into the end zone. That is going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 20. Mahomes still got enough time in the half to put together a well-sustained drive. And we're going to see what they are able to do here. Mahomes going to look to pass on 1st and 10. Deep throw over the middle, caught by Xavier Worthy for a big gain. 15 yards, just a bullet pass over the middle. Able to do it right before the defender came in for the tackle. 1st and 10 now. Mahomes under center, 1 man in the backfield. Going to look to pass, firing left side, and that is going to be caught by Marquise Brown for another 15-yard gain. It's going to be 1st and 10 now from exactly midfield. Mahomes under center now, 1 man in the backfield again. As we tick past 3 minutes left, quick pass intended for Xavier Worthy, but that was like the bunt of passes, and Xavier Worthy was not aware that that was the plan. Bit of a miscommunication there, going to bring up 2nd and 10. And even more of a miscommunication as there is a false start on this offensive line. Yet another penalty here for this Chiefs team. You cannot be making these kind of mistakes. 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes under center. Passing left side. And that is going to be caught by Parrish for a gain of 2 yards. 3rd and 13 now. Mahomes back lined up to his left. Looking to pass. Got time. Firing over the middle. And it is going to be broken up. Intended for Kareem Hunt, but he was unable to get his hands on that. Yet another punt here from the Chiefs. Going to be from about the 36. And it is going to almost bounce into the... Oh, it is going to bounce into the end zone. Very lucky for the Bengals there. Almost stopped just short. And that is going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 20. Got enough time for a 2-minute drill here if you want to continue to establish your tempo in this game. Burrow drops back to pass. Beautiful pass right side there, caught by Mike Gesicki for the easy gain there. Taking a look at Cincinnati and the river right next to the stadium as we get ready for 1st and 10. Burrow back lined up to his right, going to quickly pass over the middle. He's going to be caught for a gain of 3 yards. That's A.J. Sharp on the catch. Burrow looking to pass again, firing right side. Going to be incomplete with the jump ball. 3rd and 7 now. Burrow back lined up to his right, looking to pass. Chris Jones coming, but able to get the ball off to Mike Gesicki yet again. Down to the 48 now, minute 30 left on the clock. Burrow alone in the backfield, looking to pass. Got time, airing it out down the right sideline, and it is going to almost be caught by Chase Brown. But he was unable to keep his hands on it there. 2nd and 10 now. Burrow alone in the backfield. Pressure coming, and he's just going to choose to get rid of it as number 55 was coming at him. 3rd and 10. Burrow back lined up to his left. Looking to pass. Got time, firing over the middle, caught. Bit of a slip there from T. Higgins, but it is enough for the first. Passing 70 seconds left now in the half. Burrow back lined up to his left. This Chiefs defense needs to get a stop, and soon. Another pass there complete to Noah Fant. And Zach Taylor is going to call his first timeout of the morning. Or afternoon. I'm from the West Coast. I don't know time zones when it comes to the East Coast. Burrow looking to pass on 1st and 10, slipping, getting back up, and firing towards the back of the end zone. That would have been one of the craziest plays of this playoff series. But it is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 50 seconds left. Burrow got time, gonna fire, left side. Caught by Mike Gesicki for a gain of a couple more yards. 2nd timeout taken by Zach Taylor. Probably going to save the last one for if you need to kick a field goal. 3rd and 2 now. Burrow back lined up to his left. Going to look to pass. Pass rush coming. In trouble. Firing. Cross body. And that is going to fall dead. 4th and 2 now. Zach Taylor could choose to go for this and try to extend his lead even further, or he could just be safe and take the field goal. And he is going to choose to play it risky here. Going for 4th down here. Going to hand it off to Chase Brown, and that never had a chance. Drew Tranquil with the big TFL. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. Number 75 on that offensive line, Brown Jr., just unable to stop one of the better rushing linebackers in this league. Mahomes going to come out now with a couple seconds on the clock to try to make a miracle happen and get some points on the board. 36 seconds to be exact. Mahomes back lined up to his right. Passing left side, going to be caught by Marquise Brown. Down to the 27 now. 2nd and 3. Mahomes back lined up to his right. Going to fire again. Going to be intended for the speedy man Rashee Rice in more ways than one, but it is going to fall incomplete. 3rd and 3. 20 seconds on the clock. Handoff to Kareem Hunt. He's going to go absolutely nowhere. And with 10 seconds left, it looks like they are just going to choose to punt, or they might let the clock run out here. They're actually going to choose to punt. It would be really funny here if the Bengals managed to house this kick, and it never had a chance. And with that, we come to the end of the first half. 0-7, not a high-scoring game, but that can cause it, even if it is two of the best offenses in the league. The rain can do that. Now time for the halftime report provided by Dissun. Taking a look at a few of the plays. The big swat down early from Josh Simmons. The touchdown catch by Jamar Chase. Two of the really big plays so far this game. Not much of anything else really going on. But that could change on a dime here as we head into the second half. Coming out now, the Chiefs are going to have the ball. Return's going to be taken out to the 26 as Mahomes comes out. We had a talk with Andy Reid as he came out of the tunnel, and all he said is that they need to establish some momentum. They have had pretty much none of it all game. They have never held the lead, so they want to try and do that early on in the second half. Mahomes back lined up to his right, going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt, who's going to slip a little, not able to juke his way out of that one, and that is going to bring up 2nd and 10. Mahomes back lined up to his left, and the pressure is coming, and that is something you don't see every day. Daxton Hill getting a 10-yard sack for this Bengals defense. Just absolutely rammed him there, and he kind of fell over in a ragdoll there. Going to bring up 3rd and a country mile here. 20 yards to go. Mahomes got to make a big play. Passing right side, going to be caught by Juju Smith-Schuster, but that is not going to be enough for the first down. Going to be marked just a yard short. 4th and 1, going to punt it away, going to be taken from about the 15. And that is going to be brought out to the 23 by Dante Turpin. Joe Burrow getting ready for his first drive of the second half. Ironically enough, what Zach Taylor said and his offensive coordinator as we interviewed them coming out of the tunnel was they need to keep tempo. They are currently in the lead and just continuing to not allow points while scoring even just field goals is the recipe for success here in the second half. After that 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 now. Burrow going to hand it off to Chase Brown, who's going to get another 3 yards there, and that is going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Burrow back lined up to his right here. Going to motion Gesicki out to the left side. Passing going to be out of range of the man Jamar Chase. And we are going to have a pair of 3 and outs to start this game. Bengals looking to punt now. Punt's going to be made from about the 17. Going to be fielded from about the 20 and going to be brought out to the 31. Patrick Mahomes now coming out for his second drive of the half. Starting with 1st and 10 now. Mahomes back lined up to his right. Going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt, who gets a seam up the left side. 14-yard gain there. And that is the first down of the half. 1st and 10 now, Mahomes. And there's going to be a flag on this offensive line before I can even finish my sentence. That is on the tight end. Not Kelsey, the tight end too, I'm assuming. Mahomes back lined up to his left. Going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt yet again. Going to get a pretty good gain up the right side. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. Passing 10 minutes now left in the quarter. Mahomes under center, 1 man in the backfield. Going to motion Rashee Rice left side. Hand it off to Elijah Mitchell, who's going to get a good few blocks and managed to get about 13 yards on that run there, bringing up yet another first down. This running back 2 and a running back 1 being most of the gains so far on this offense. 1st and 10, Mahomes going to hand it off. And as I say that, out comes the running back 3. Edwards-Helaire going for 9 yards there. Going to bring up 2nd and 1 from the 30 exactly. Mahomes under center now. 2 men in the backfield. Going to motion a man over to the right side. Handoff there to Kareem Hunt. Going to get about half a yard there. Going to be tackled by Battle. 3rd and inches now. I'm assuming if you're Andy Reid, this is 4-down territory, considering you are down a touchdown still. Mahomes under center. 1 man in the backfield. Going to hand it off to the fullback, Parrish, who's going to get a big burst of speed up the left side. Derek Parrish getting the 8-yard gain. And that is going to bring up a first down for the Chiefs just outside the red zone. Mahomes under center, 1 man in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Parrish again. Going to get about 3 yards there, and that is going to bring up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Mahomes now under center inside the red zone for the first time this game. Going to hand it off to Elijah Mitchell, who's going to get out to the left sideline, break 1 tackle, and speed his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. First score of the game, and the Chiefs are right back in it here. You can feel the doubt creeping in to this Bengals team.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Harrison Butker now for the PAT. It is up, and it is good.
That ties the
And
game
with that, the
at
game
7.
is now tied.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker to kick off for the first time since the opening kick of the game. Return is going to be brought out to about the 24, and that is where Joe Burrow is going to get another drive now.
At their own 24-yard
Definitely wants to try to get some more points on the board, considering that the game is now tied. Let's see what he can do here. 1st and 10. Scrambling already, going to pass, and that is going to be caught by Jamar Chase.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Chase Brown, ball carrier. He was
Gain
brought
there,
down by Drew
going to be
Tranquill.
stopped immediately. Drew
It's a
Tranquill
loss of
on that
2.
one.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
2nd and
At the
12
34-yard
now.
line.
Burrow back lined up to his right. Going to look to pass. Firing left side, and that is going to fly out of bounds.
Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
3rd and 12 now. Burrow back lined up to his left. Going to look to pass here. Firing left side. Caught by Chase Brown, and he's going to get a big gain there of about 10 yards. That is going to bring up 4th down and 1.
It's 4th down.
4th and 1 now. They're going to choose to punt it away. Return is going to be taken out to about the 21. And Joe Burrow is going to get ready for yet another drive after a solid touchdown drive just a moment ago. We're going to see what he is able to do. First and 10, Mahomes back lined up to his left, going to pass left side, caught by Rashee Rice, and that is going to bring up 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Handoff there to Kareem Hunt is going to get enough on its own. 1st down, Chiefs now from the 38.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes under center, 1 man in the backfield.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to hand it off. Kareem Hunt going to get another big gain there. That one for about 8 yards.
With the handoff to Kareem
Going to bring that out to the 46, and that is going to bring up 2nd and
8
2.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mahomes now under center, 2 men in the backfield. Going to hand it off. That is going to be Elijah Mitchell, the touchdown man, getting just enough for the 1st down there.
Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10 now. Mahomes under center, 2 men in the backfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Going to motion Riley over to the left side. Handoff there to oh, that's Elijah Mitchell, and he's going to get absolutely nothing there.
Brought down right at
Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
no gain on the play.
3rd quarter ticking down now. Looks like we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. Mahomes, quick pass, going to be caught by Rashee Rice, and that is going to be a gain of 2 yards.
It's a gain of 2
Out to
yards.
exactly midfield, and that is where we will come back for the 4th quarter. Tied game at 7 points now with a touchdown pass to Jamar Chase and a touchdown run from Elijah Mitchell. This game is starting to get interesting, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time to see how it ends. As we get ready for the 4th quarter here, Mahomes back lined up to his left. Going to look to pass. Firing right side, going to be thrown at the feet of Rashee Rice, unable to make the connection. Going to bring up 4th down and 8. Going to punt it now. Fair catch is called as it will bounce into the end zone. Joe Burrow got to get some points on the board here to reestablish the lead. Tied at 7, got a full quarter of game left. Let's see what Burrow can do. 1st and 10 now from the 20. Burrow back lined up to his left. Going to look to pass, firing right side, caught by T. Higgins, who gets absolutely laid out after the gain of 6 yards there. Burrow now under center, 2 men in the backfield, going to drop back to pass. Fire left side, that is going to be almost intercepted there by number 8, but unable to keep his hands on it. That was Christian Fulton on the almost interception. Mahomes going to pass again. That time he's going to find Jamar Chase for the 1st down. 8-yard gain there. Just a quick little pass, and he was wide open there. Tried to juke out of the way of number 13, but was unable to. 1st and 10 now from the 34. Burrow under center. 2 men in the backfield. Fake the handoff to both. Pass over the middle. Caught by T. Higgins. And that is going to be an immediate 1st down. Burrow going to hand it off to Chase Brown. Going to get 7 yards there, and that is going to bring up 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Burrow going to pass, going to bounce off the helmet of Chris Jones. And it looks like one of the defensive linemen is a little banged up. That is Davis, and he is going to be heading into the locker room. We are going to hope he is okay. 3rd and 3 now. Burrow back lined up to his left. Going to motion Gesicki over to the left side. Looking to pass. Got time. Fires as he is hit, and that is going to fly out of bounds. It's going to bring up 4th and 3 from the 49. Don't want to kick a field goal from that range at all. So they're going to choose to punt it away here from about the 40. Hoping for a coffin punt, and you are going to get actually not that at all, as the Chiefs are going to be taking over from the 21 after a pretty poor punt there. Only a 28-yarder. 1st and 10 now from the 21. Mahomes back lined up to his right. Any turnover by either of these teams could prove fatal. Handoff there to Kareem Hunt. Going to get about a yard there. And that is going to bring up 2nd and 9. After that touchdown by Elijah Mitchell to start off the half, this has been a lockdown defense game, which is not what you often see out of the Bengals. 2nd and 9, pass to Marquise Brown. Going to get about 7 yards there. That is going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Mahomes going to drop back to pass, scrambling, hit as he throws, and that is, oh my goodness, almost caught by Rashee Rice, unable to hang on through the contact. That would have been one of the best passes by Mahomes of all time. As Chris Collinsworth once said, that would have looked a little Mahomey. Unfortunately, that'll be another 3 and out for the Chiefs. They're going to punt it away to about the 20, and the return is going to be brought out to about the 30. Burrow coming out now for yet another drive. Starting from the 30 now, we're going to have 1st and 10. Burrow back lined up to his left. Going to hand it off. That is going to be Chase Brown getting a good juke out to the right side. But unfortunately, Trent McDuffie came in like a speeding bullet to stop any gain there.
at the 30-yard
Second and 10 now. Burrow back lined up to his right. Going to look to pass. Caught by Jamar Chase, and that is going to be a gain of about 7 yards there. Third down and 3 now. Burrow under center, 2 men in the backfield. Going to look to pass, firing right side, caught by Chase Brown, and he is going to be unable to get enough for the first down. Karlaftis on the tackle there. Going to bring up 4th and 3, and the Bengals are going to punt once again. Consecutive 3-and-outs from both of these teams. We might be going into overtime here, ladies and gentlemen, but it is a bit early to call it. But there still being more than half of the fourth quarter left.
18-yard line.
First and 10 now. Mahomes under center, 1 man in the backfield, starting from the 18 here. Going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt, who's going to get about 6 yards there, but is going to be stopped. Taking a look at the rushing offense for the Chiefs, 119 today. They were just out of the bottom 10 this season. But they have had a pretty solid game so far. The rain will do that to a team. Handoff here, that is going to be that is going to be Elijah Mitchell there. Getting the, I was right the first time. It's hard to see the numbers up here in the booth, especially when it's a 5 and a 9 on Chiefs uniforms. Either way, 8-yard gain there by Hunt. And that is going to be a run up the gut by Mitchell that time. Getting a big gain. 15 yards there, going to bring up first down at the 47. Mahomes under center, 2 men in the backfield. Going to motion Riley over to the right side. Hand off there. Elijah Mitchell, another big run. That one for 12. And he is having a field day right now on this Bengals defense. Andy Reid starting to look a lot more like himself. First and 10. Big run up the middle. That is the running back 3. Edwards-Helaire getting enough for an 18-yard gain and another first down. This Bengals team needs to stop the run and fast. First and 10, Mahomes back lined up to his right. Mahomes going to look to pass. Firing deep over the middle. And after all that effort from the run game, one pass is all that Mahomes needs to ruin it. Geno Stone getting the big interception there on the pass intended for Xavier Worthy, just absolutely climbing the ladder there. And this is where it gets scary for Andy Reid. Now his defense has to take control and stop any score from being made. Only 4.5 minutes left in the game. You want to either... Well, that's one way to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 4-yard sack there by number 55. And that is going to bring up 2nd and 14. Pretty good defensive start to this drive. Pitch to the right side now to Chase Brown, who's got miles to go. And he is going to get it all at once. First down, Bengals on that one.
And the Bengals first down.
First and 10 now. Hand off to Chase Brown yet again, and that one is going to lose yardage. Chris Jones on that one, bringing up the loss of 2. 2nd and 12 now. Burrow back lined up to his left. Going to look to hand it off. It is going to be the backup running back who's going to lose a yard. That is Taj Brooks. Unable to get a gain there.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13 as we get to the 2-minute warning here. the Bengals out here for a game-winning drive that would send them to the AFC Championship. Can they pull it off? Handoff to Chase Brown is going to get 5 yards there, as Andy Reid is going to call his first timeout. And now the Bengals are going to do what is, in my opinion, the worst possible thing you can do, ladies and gentlemen, and that is give the football to playoff Mahomes with less than 2 minutes on the clock. Return is going to be taken out to about the 23. And all they need to win this is a field goal, provided they don't leave enough time for the Bengals to pull off something crazy. 1st and 10, Mahomes backlined up to his left. Passing over the middle, going to be caught by Xavier Worthy for a gain of 8. Mahomes might be in his head after that interception, but let's see if he can keep the ghosts away. Quick pass to Xavier Worthy again. That one going to be enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain there, going to bring up 1st and 10. Mahomes, quick pass again, and that one bounces off the head and knee of Trey Hendrickson, and that is going to bring up 2nd and 10 now. 79 seconds on the clock.
At the 35-yard line.
Going to look on 2nd and 10 here to pass. Firing left side. Almost intercepted again there by Douglas. And that is going to bring up 3rd and 10. Mahomes backlined up to his right, shifting him left. 3rd down and 10 here. Looking to pass. Firing. Going to be hit as he throws. And Travis Kelce breaking a huge tackle, and that is the Chiefs' devil magic right there, ladies and gentlemen. Passing a minute left in the game now. 1st and 10 from their own 46. Mahomes going to look to pass. Caught over the middle. Juju Smith-Schuster getting a 5-yard gain there. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 as Andy Reid calls his 2nd timeout. Into Bengals territory now. Mahomes going to look to pass again. Got time. Firing crossbody. Caught by Rashee Rice. Zach Taylor is going to start calling his timeouts, as the Chiefs are probably going to try to go for the end zone here. 1st and 10. Mahomes passing. Almost intercepted there. That would have absolutely shattered the Chiefs' hopes of winning this game easily. 2nd and 10 now, 43 seconds left. Mahomes calling an audible, backlined up to his right now. Will they get a second upset? Mahomes, quick pass over the middle. Travis Kelce wide open. Zach Taylor going to call his 2nd timeout, as Paycor Stadium is getting silent fast. 3rd and 1 now, 38 seconds left. Mahomes going to hand it off, and Kareem Hunt is not going to get enough. 4th and 1 now. Can Harrison Butker hit the around 40-yard attempt? He can. And with that, the Chiefs have the lead for the first time tonight. And with that, and 31 seconds on the clock and 0 timeouts to their name, can the Bengals score? Starting where everything starts, with the kick return out to the 30. And now Joe Burrow has time to get a legacy drive. 26 seconds on the clock. Burrow backlined up to his left. And that is not a good start. First, Chase Brown is going to get a false start there. 1st and 15 now. Burrow backlined up to his right. Going to look to pass. Firing right side. Gesicki going to get 2 yards and out of bounds. You want a touchdown to win it and a field goal to tie it. You've got Justin Tucker, one of the better kickers in the league. So that should not be too hard as long as you get into range. And Joe Burrow is going to be sacked. Time is ticking fast. He's going to try to spike it here. 14 seconds, 13, 12, and the spike is made. And now, potentially the final play of the game. Mahomes, 12 seconds, or Burrow, 12 seconds. Got to go for the Hail Mary here. One of the best quarterbacks in the league. Can he do it? Deep down the right side, and it is incomplete. And the Chiefs advance again. The Niners and the Chiefs have now both beat the 2 seed and the 1 seed. And Zach Taylor's Coach of the Year run comes to a grinding halt. Little bit of Chiefs devil magic to keep you interested, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, the Chiefs will face either of the teams in the upcoming divisional game. Taking a look at some of the highlights. The touchdown pass to Jamar Chase, sorry. And with that, we say so long here from Cincinnati. I'm your host, AJ. Thank you so much for watching. Catch us later for the divisional game between the Buccaneers and the Falcons. Thank you so much for watching, and good night.